Hi, it's Andrew here at Bayside. This weekend we had such an incredible time teaching about the life of Abraham. And Abraham, as spiritual as he was, reached a moment of conflict with his nephew called Lot. Have you ever had that in your family, some conflict? Well, Abraham is going to teach you through this short video clip how, when people want to take you low, how you can take the high ground. I pray this really blesses you today.
You know what happens sometimes? We focus more on our stuff than our source, and we end up worshiping our stuff instead of our source. And what happens? Conflict. We focus on the blessing rather than being a blessing, and strife comes into our lives. The passion with which we left Haran to come to the promised land doesn't filter down into our children. Only conflict comes. What we thought would bless us the most starts to hurt us the most. Can I say, if God, the source, is not the center of our stuff, conflict is going to happen. Conflict is going to happen. We have to learn in life never to worship our stuff, but only to worship with our stuff. Or we're going to model that to our children. Everyone agreed with that? So what happens out of this? How do we sort this out? We take the high ground. When conflict comes into our lives and into our families, someone needs to take the high ground. And that's what Abraham did. It said, so Abraham said to Lot, let's not have any quarreling between you and me or between your herders and mine. Stop right there. Do you know what I would have said? So Andrew said to Lot, you, Lot, get out of here. You're a troublemaker, son. You've been hanging around me for far too long. It's time for you to get your own life. Now get back to Haran and get your own career. You're not staying here causing trouble. But what does Abraham say? He takes the high ground. He says, for we are close relatives. I have loved This Is Us because what it's saying is we're going to look at families in Genesis, real families with real issues, with real problems, with real dysfunction that are trying to work it through. Does that sound like your family? And I want to say this, when the squabbling, when conflict comes in, someone needs to take the high ground in your family. And I'm going to say, Mom and Dad, let's do it. And if Mom and Dad aren't doing it, kids, start doing it. Take the high ground. And someone needs to say, we are close relatives. We need to stick together. We need to keep this family together. And he says this, is not the whole land before you? Let's part company. And this is incredible. He said, if you go to the left, well, I'll go to the right. And if you go to the right, well, I'll go to the left. Now, Abraham has some smart things to teach us here. I think he'd already heard George Bernard Shaw when he said, I learned long ago never to wrestle with the pig. You get dirty, and besides, the pig likes it. Yes? Come on, let's be honest. How many people, when the family squabble has broke out, you got down and dirty? You got right in the middle of it. You rolled your sleeves up, you brought out your signature move, and you dove right in there, yes? Come on. Someone needs to take the high ground.